Hey everyone, welcome back. You know that feeling, right? When your trusty ASUS TUF gaming laptop, it's just not cutting it visually anymore.
Oh, yeah, I know that feeling.
Yeah, you're craving that crisp, smooth gameplay,
Yeah,
but the screen's holding you back, so you're thinking about replacing the display, right?
makes sense.
Smart move. That screen is your window into the game. The better it is, the more immersive your experience.
Totally.
Well, we stumbled upon a podcast episode from podcast name about replacement displays, and it really caught our attention.
Interesting.
Yeah, they focus specifically on this company, PC Tech, and they specialize in genuine ASUS TUF replacement displays.
Genuine, huh?
Yeah, that's what they emphasize. They made some really interesting points about why that matters.
Well, you can't just slap any old screen on there, right? I mean, especially for gaming.
Exactly, and that's what I found so interesting about this deep dive.
Right.
They highlighted how critical the display is for gaming, just as important as your CPU or GPU. You know, you wouldn't pair a top-of-the-line graphics card with a blurry, laggy screen, would you?
It'd be a waste.
Absolutely. Like putting racing tires on a bicycle, it's just not going to work.
Right.
So PC Tech, they're all about these genuine ASUS TUF replacement displays.
Okay, and what makes them so special?
Well, first off, they offer a huge variety of options. Full HD, QHD, even 4K UHD.
Whoa, 4K on a TUF? That's pretty intense.
It is, right?
Yeah.
Now, I was wondering the same thing. Is 4K on a TUF actually realistic?
It depends, really. It depends on the specific TUF model you have and what you plan on using it for. The newer TUFs are definitely capable of handling 4K, but you need to make sure your graphics card can keep up.
Right. Got to have the horsepower.
Yeah, for most gamers, QHD might be that sweet spot. You get that nice jump in detail without sacrificing too much in terms of frame rates.
And frame rates are king in gaming.
Absolutely, especially for fast-paced games where every millisecond counts.
Speaking of speed, they also talked about refresh rates, and this is where it gets crazy, up to 360 hertz.
Wow, 360 hertz, that's insane.
I know, right? My current laptop's 144 hertz, and honestly, anything above that feels like overkill to me.
A lot of people feel that way.
But the podcast, it made a good point.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they said, with those ultra-high refresh rates, you get this incredible responsiveness, especially in those fast-paced games like competitive shooters.
Right, the smoother the motion, the faster your reactions can be.
Exactly, and that can actually give you a competitive edge.
Yeah.
So it's up to you whether that price premium is worth it for those extra frames.
Makes sense. I mean, it's a lot to consider.
It is. Now, besides the variety and those crazy refresh rates, what really stood out to me was their emphasis on affordability.
Oh, yeah, cost is always a factor.
Totally. And they made a great point about official ASUS service centers. And they can be really expensive, especially for repairs outside of warranty.
Oh, for sure.
PC Tech presents themselves as a much more cost-effective alternative without compromising on quality.
Okay, that's a big deal, getting those genuine parts without breaking the bank.
Right. And they don't stop there. They have this authenticity guarantee, which I think is huge.
Oh, tell me about it.
It gives you that peace of mind knowing you're getting the real deal, not some knockoff.
Absolutely, because those generic panels can be a real gamble.
Totally. The podcast mentioned all sorts of issues with those, ghosting, color accuracy problems, you name it.
Yeah, you don't want that. So genuine parts it is.
Genuine parts, good prices, and get this.
What's that?
They even offer expert support to help you choose the right display for your specific TUF model.
That's huge. So you're not just left on your own to figure it out.
Exactly. They walk you through it, make sure you get the right screen for your needs.
So helpful, especially with all the different specs and options out there.
Oh, absolutely. Like, picking the wrong display can be a nightmare, trust me. My old laptop, it was like playing Doom through a toaster. The screen was so bad.
Oof, that's rough.
Yeah.